Hey everyone, today I want to talk about the novel called Tuesday with Morrie. Firstly, I want to see the summary of this novel. An old man and a young man, and life's greatest lesson is the sentence from the novel. The story is talk about an old professor. Morrie found he got a sensory illness and would die. He appointed with his student Match to have life lesson every Tuesday until Morrie died. This class is very special. There's no books, no grants, but there are a lot of many topics to discuss, like work, marriage, and the death, love. The next I want to talk about some key facts. Firstly, the point of views. It's the point of views. The whole novel, the narrator speaks in the first person and explains most of the novel, except for some passages where he is not present. Second is Tom's, where the Match's nationals use the very basic language, as the most of the book is composed of the dialogue between the Match and the Morrie. The next I want to say is the tense, where the whole novels use the flashbacks, which means the frequently shift in tense from the present to past. Where the main character is Morrie, grapples to accept his independent status from the heirs and visit every Tuesday with her students Match, and who has also become the delicious by the popular culture. Next, I want to talk about theme. Well, for love, the most things in love is to learn how to give out love and let it come in. The Morrie said. His mother died when Morrie was very young, and his father is a good fisherman who never talked to him and his brothers. And where also his father don't find the job. So in his childhood, Morrie will not have enough food and clothes. And then his brother got a poor, so he lost more than he gained in his childhood. But after his father dies, he will to how to prepare for final journey in his life. He will learn too that life needs too many kisses, conversation, love, and the goodbye. So when he grew up, he teach his sons about love. At that time he has very two success sons. He always says the love always win, because the lack of in childhood. Morrie late put love in very important positions, not only his wife, for his child and his students, and for everyone he came in connected to and maintain a kind of relationship in love's way. Besides, he also had a kind heart that when he saw some suffering people, he were tired for them. And the next is the for death. The Morrie said, when you learn how to die, you learn how to lie. Morrie tells us not to fear death and to face it properly, and the life and death are normal state of nature, except of death was peaceful, and we not spirit to nature. They are healthy death and birth. The death end of the life, but not end of the emotion connections. As long as we love each other and keep it in our heart, we will never truly dead. The love you created is and all memories also still exist. You are still alive in heart of everyone you touched. Finally, I want to talk about the symbol. The firstly is the pink, his hibiscus plants. Where as the Morrie body deteriorated, so do that the condition of these plants. As the Morrie grew more dependent on his assistance and the oxidation, the plants of the pink flowers also filled and fell. As his death draws never nearly, so will the death of the plant. It happens used to a multiverse of Morrie's life and left itself. Like the plants, human experience a natural life circle that the end in death. Morrie must accept this, and match is also did. The next I want to talk about the waves, where the Morrie this story Morrie heard of a small waves. Well, for the small waves, this Morrie tells the story of waves he heard, where at firstly, small waves want to hit the stone, but he saw the other waves start stones and it disappeared, so he freed. Like that waves, but actually it's not. It will also exist because it is just where the part of the ocean, where the small waves is symbolized his Morrie's life, and when the wave hits the stones, like the Morrie also becomes a dice, which means after the waves come back to the oceans, it means the Morrie also think his life like the part of the natural circles, where that is just one of the part of the natural circle. Finally is the Morrie's bed. The Morrie's talk the sentence that when you are in the bed, you are dead. During the Morrie against the ALS, he refused to live in the bed because he thought it is form of the surrounders. So he chose to rest on a chair in his studies, where it not until Morrie's final days that he does stay in bed when he had at last accept himself for death. Well, I think. Well, last I want to see when people facing the dice, they always scared and sad, but the Morrie is always laughing, and his optimism cannot make others connect him with death. He taught us that dying is just one thing to be sad about, and living unhappy is above. So we should be happy and be hopeful to life and to be kind to life. Then you will feel life is so sweet, and you will learn the meaning of the life.